down the basement, lock the cellar door, and baby, talk bloody to me.
Hi, and welcome to another exciting edition of Talk Bloody to Me. I'm Matt,
And I'm Brizzy.
and this week we're going to be talking about the TV series that's all the rage right now. Welcome to Derry. But specifically, we're only going to talk about episode one and two because we don't want to get too far into it. And so we limited
Yeah, because it's
ourselves.
yeah, because it's like it's like still brand new. They're still pushing out episodes, but we pretty much came to agreement if we're going to do a TV show, we're just going to do two episodes because this is going to get too much.
Right, exactly. And
So
we might circle back and talk about it at the beginning of an episode or something. But
yeah.
right now, this is really kind of exciting that this show is really kind of popular and it's a good show. Is
Hmm.
let's just get it out there. Um,
Yeah,
and we'll try not to
very good.
spoil too much. Part of the reason why we're limiting ourselves to just the first two episodes is because we don't want to spoil everything. Because I know me, eventually, I'm going to start spoilers. So, but
It's hard to when you have like a good movies or a good TV show, it's hard.
right. But this is really good. We'll start trying to give just some general information before we dip into the spoilers. But one thing is this is actually really good, and I'm surprised at how I guess you could say intense it is.
It is very intense.
There's a lot of really intense imagery and themes and this so basically it's if you haven't figured it out, I thought it was just called Welcome to Derry, but it's actually Welcome
Hmm.
to Derry. So in case you were confused, this is a prequel to It, Pennywise the
when
Clown.
when when this kid well actually when the poster came out it
Hmm.
took so long so I thought it was just one of those like one of those fake ads
Oh,
because
sure,
it,
yeah.
it did take this long and I'm like oh well it's about fucking time
Yeah,
but
exactly.
now watching the two episodes it kind of makes sense why they do like took so long.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it's really well made. There's a lot to it. It's got good production values and good effects and yeah. How long ago do you think they first announced it?
Ooh, that's a good question. I probably don't know. I
Okay.
do know. I just found out that Bill Skarsgård is like one of the like producers or executive producer.
Oh, right on. Sure.
Yeah, I seen them like, oh no shit. But
Yeah.
also Stephen King's was also in it too, obviously.
Right. Exactly. And so this is back in the past. What is it, like the 50s or the 60s? So, probably
Yep.
like here I could just look in 1962. So there's a kid named Maddie, and he is kind of a misfit loner. And at the beginning, he gets picked up by a car load family, and things go really freaking crazy. And then
And really fast.
yeah. And then that's just kind of the start of all the chaos and things that happen. And if you know about it, you know Pennywise, he likes to deal with fear and he likes to cause like imagery and that kind of thing, hallucinations and that sort of. So you get a lot of that. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, so we'll start getting into some spoilers because I want to talk about some specific scenes.
Oh
But
yeah.
so Maddie, he's running. He was snuck into the movie. They're listening to the music, or they're watching the Music Man, and it's trouble right here. Starts with the T, rhymes with the P. Trouble, trouble, and all that bull crap. And so then he gets chased out of there because he didn't buy a ticket, and then he gets picked up by a family, and it's mom and dad and two kids, and the mom's pregnant, and they one thing that's really cool is the family starts off like just being a little bit off, and then they go really off really quick.
Because she was like well, she was pregnant, and then when all of a sudden she's like delivering, well, it's not really like a baby. It was like this like alien type of, baby.
Yeah. It's
I'm
like,
like, what the?
yeah, like they start off by like saying strange things and like what does she want to give him? She gives him like, I don't know, but it's, and then like the mom says something to like the daughter, like, oh yeah, you can never keep your legs closed. Like no mom would ever say that to a little girl. And it's just like, what the
Right.
hell is going on here?
See, like when I watched that scene, I was like, okay, is it because this TV sh series was supposed to be like how Pennywise came about?
Uh-huh.
So I'm wondering if when the mom was pregnant and when she delivered, because if you remember correctly, Pennywise in some of those movies and he was similar like that alien type of person.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I'm not trying to explore this because I don't think he's seen episode three. But on halfway through episode three, then he started really come about. So I'm kind of a little confused a little bit.
Well,
But
you're the one that specifically told me to only watch episode one and two, so I didn't watch
I
episode
know,
three.
but today
Yeah.
I know, but today I'm like, okay, finally episode three. Actually, no, episode five just came out.
Oh man, here
I'm like,
I've
oh,
been wanting to watch it and I've been waiting for the podcast and you just go ahead, jump ahead without me. I see
I
how it
watched
is.
it during dinner time today.
Okay,
Yeah, I didn't
okay.
watch all of it.
Right on. No, I think it this is this scene is like the birth of Pennywise, I think, into our world, like from whatever nightmare realm, and it's the birth the woman is giving birth to like this, it kind of looks like a big worm at first, but it's kind of like it reminds me of like a cherub, like a little angel baby, except like the evil mutant version with like bat wings on its arms instead of angel
Yeah,
wings, but it's got a baby face and it's all bloody and it flies around and basically kills everyone and crashes. And that baby thing I think is Pennywise. And
I think so too. Well, like not to like jump all over the place, but in episode two, no wait, I think, or was it three? One, two, it says there's this little boy. It says like 1908, and he's going to the circus.
uh-huh.
So that could be episode three. Sorry.
I don't remember seeing that, so
Okay, well, sorry, I would have given him a shot.
So, anyways, Maddie, that's just the very like first 5 minutes of the episode, and then Maddie goes missing, and so some kids are looking for him. It's kind of it's your standard It kind of Stranger Things, but Stranger Things sort of
Yeah.
borrowed from It. So, and now it's going back full circle. It's very Stranger Things esque. But it's two
Hmm.
boys, and you find they're supposedly Maddie's best friends, but you find out that his mom had to bribe him with candy and money to come to his birthday, and they didn't even bother to show up even after taking the stuff. And then there's the girl that he had like a crush on. He tried to kiss, but she was got confused or whatever. It didn't work out. It was awkward. And her dad was killed in a horrible pickle factory accident, so she gets teased
That
all the
was
time.
kind of funny.
Yeah. It's random. It's like one of those things where it's so random and it's horrible, but it's funny at the same time. And it's kind of things like that happen in real life, where it's like
Yeah.
that's horrible and sad, but also kind of funny in a weird way.
Yeah.
But
Yep. Yep.
so they tease her about her dad that got killed in the pickle factory, and then there's the daughter of the guy that works at the movie theater, and uh, they start hearing singing from the sewers, and she sees his finger come out of the drain, which I thought that was interesting because that's actually in a completely different Stephen King short story where a guy goes into the bathroom and there's a finger just popping out of the
Yep.
drain, like poking around. And so it's kind of like, oh, that's cool. That's like a different Stephen King thing worked in. Um,
Hmm.
but so they're got to get to the bottom of this mystery. So they figure out the song that they were hearing was from the movie The Music Man. So they go to the movie theater and they start the screen up. And Maddie appears on the screen. It's like, what the hell's happening? He's like, you guys are all assholes. You left me and blah. And all of a sudden, here comes the monster mutant baby. It's even bigger than it was before. And it just fucking rips the shit out of him. Like those poor kids
Yeah,
are massacred. And even like the little sister that was tagging along, that's like just like a little girl gets like ripped, her arm ripped off, and there's gore and blood and splatting against the projection booth window. And
that first episode in that movie theater. That's where it like really pretty much where it ends. The first episode ends.
yep. So
I'm
that's
like,
the,
what? I want
yeah.
more. Like you can't end it that
It's
right there.
it's like I was just getting all attached to this little group of kids thinking they were going to be the Stranger Things gang of and then like four out of the five of them get murdered. It's like, well, so much for that, or like four out of the six of
You
them, or
know,
whatever. So it's like, so the two girls, basically, the movie theater girl and the pickle jar girl, are the survivors. And then there's like a military family that moves to town. That's also going on. And like the mom tries to break up a fight, and everyone in the town is like giving her the stink eye. Like, why the hell would you break up a fight? Just let those kids beat the piss out of each other. What's wrong with you? And she's like, why would you just let kids fight? Why wouldn't you stop it? And so
right.
something's off with the town. And then there was like the military guys were being racist and fighting, and then you find out that it was all Harry Morgan's master plan. That's right. The military guy is played by the actor that plays Harry Morgan from Dexter, and in my mind, he will always be Harry Morgan. He's also Raiden in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, so it's kind of like Dexter was
Yeah,
raised by Raiden.
seen him. I'm like, no. I'm like, is that like Dexter's dad?
Yeah,
And I'm like, what? I'm like,
yeah.
no, fucking shit.
James Remar or Remar or Ramar. I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. But he plays General Francis Shaw, and he is looking for some sort of weapon that he can use. And there's some sort of fear-based weapon, he calls it, that he wants to find that's out in the woods. And they got some psychic guy helping him look for it. And Leroy, who he transferred to the station, is perfect candidate because he had some sort of brain surgery and had his amygdala removed, so he's incapable of feeling fear, which means he's immune to Pennywise, or at least, or at least highly resistant. That's what Harry Morgan's banking on anyway. And then,
So I have when you looked at like the cast members,
uh
have you noticed a few things with like their like name characters?
I have not.
Okay, have you seen any of the it like the original and the
Oh yeah,
remake?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, you should probably look that up quick. Like there's something similar.
Ah, interesting. I'll have to
Yeah.
take a look at that. I'm not making the connection right now, but
Okay, well, I seen it today actually. There's one that says some not Stanley Iris, but it's something Iris. I'm like,
uh
I wonder if that's, his kid's grandpa, because you gotta think back in the day.
uh-huh.
And then you got something Bowers. Like it's starting to like kind
Ah,
of click there.
yeah. I see. So it's the families of
Yeah.
Derry. They have
Mm-hmm.
been living in this town for a while, and these are their ancestors, and so on and so forth. Have been dealing with Pennywise for some time now. It's not a
Yeah.
new thing.
But see, like if they like knew, like then you gotta. I'm probably thinking this way too deep. Like
Yeah,
if you like say like you're watching this TV show and yeah, if it was like their grandfather, wouldn't you think that their parents would have the same thing?
you'd think.
Not
Maybe they
skip a
do.
generation?
Maybe they'll explain that in later episodes.
Uh, maybe. I don't know.
Um, so they have a prisoner that seems to, I'm just kind of guessing. I've only watched the first two episodes, but he seems to have some kind of like psychic powers that he can sense things, and they're using him to try and find this fear weapon, which I believe is actually Pennywise. And so they said it was surrounded by like a ring or something of a beacon or of objects, and then they find one and they dig it up, and it's a car with dead bodies in it, and that's how episode 2 ends. Now, here's my theory, and I might be way off. And if they already said this in one of the later episodes, I apologize because I haven't watched it and I might look stupid. But
Yeah,
I,
well, same here. So,
I think what happened is that in real life there was a family, a mom, a dad, and two kids, and the mom was pregnant, and they somehow drived off the road or got in an accident and all got killed. And because of all that pain and suffering and fear and trauma, that attracted Pennywise, and so that's why that's their car, and that's one of the beacon things. And that's why when Pennywise first appeared to Maddie, it was that car with the family and the pregnant woman. Makes
which it
sense,
makes sense. Yeah, which
right?
it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So, how many episodes are out now? Five?
There's five currently. Yep.
Yep. Well, I highly
I
recommend it.
Yeah, I highly recommend it too. I'm on episode three, halfway through it. I think I'm like 25 minutes in
I was
because I
gonna
just
watch.
watched it today.
I was gonna watch episode 3, and Breezy told me four different times, only watch episode 1 and 2. Just stick to episode
Well, were
1.
we going to reveal episode three, four, five?
Yeah. But well, now I can watch it, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
And so I would rate it based on episode 1 and 2, 10 out of 10. How about you?
Oh yeah, for sure. Same. The only thing that I have kind of an issue with, there is so many characters to keep up with.
Oh, that is for sure.
So many of them.
Yeah, and as you can see from my recap, I barely remembered the names of anyone. It's like there's the kid and the guy, but that's every movie for me. But you're exactly right. There's so many characters to keep track of that it can get a little bogged down. But I think
Yeah.
maybe some will get murdered along the way, and the cast will get thinned out. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, who
Um,
knows? But yeah, I mean, that's like my only issue about it is there's way too many characters. Otherwise, there's lots of good effects. There's jump scares. Well, not to me, but probably other people.
oh, there's a whole part I completely forgot about where the one kid was Jewish and was talking to his family at dinner about, hearing something in the, or, do you think someone could be holding kids down in the sewer? And the dad's trying to say, like, we were from concentration camps. They used to make lampshades out of our skin. So he's like, humans can do all kinds of monstrous, horrible things. And then later on, the kid's going to bed and the lamp keeps churning on and off, and all of a sudden he looks and the lampshade's got like a human, like it's a human face like
Yep.
stretched out, and it's like, "Rrrr." And then it starts
I
like
like it.
chasing them around. It's awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
It was a really good effect.
It was.
Yeah. So, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I will be watching the rest of the series with anticipation. Hopefully it doesn't like take a dump halfway through and get stupid.
I don't think it would because it's too in detailed with everything's going on.
Yep.
And there's so many characters. So I
Yep.
don't think it's going to fade off.
I don't think so either. And if Stephen King's involved and Skarsgård's involved and all them, they got enough money and power between them to keep it going for a while.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
especially if it's a big hit, it's blowing up all over social media. That's all I've been seeing lately is Welcome to
Hmm.
Derry stuff. So, all right, thanks for tuning in. If you have any requests, feel free to send them our way. Movies, TV shows, we can watch a couple episodes.
Well,
Anything.
if there's like a lot of seasons, pick your favorite seasons and pick that probably won't be right because we'd probably be confused.
Right. But like if there's you want us to talk about an episode of American Horror Story, something or another, let us know and we'll
Oh,
give it a
that's all
whirl.
good shows.
Yup.
That's pretty good.
Yup. See? There's potential there. So all right, thanks for listening.
All right, thank you.